Hi, this is Phil, and I'm here to tell you all about the Capes and Lunatics Patreon. Get early access to all of our interviews, including the monthly Chichester chats with writer and comic book legend D.G. Chichester, new episodes of classic Capes and Lunatics shows, including The Quantum Zone, This, That, or the Third, and many, many more specials, all completely uncensored. Access starts for $3 a month, full video when you pledge $5 a month. Check out the link in our show notes, or go to patreon.com/CapesandLunatics. Hope to see you there.
Batman. My favourite character.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of We Are the Knights. the Batman Podcast. Alright, let's start talking some Cape Crusader here. I am Phil, joining me, as always, that dark figure of the night. It is.
Hey, y'all, it's Wolf Hellfire.
There's at least one moment in the first episode I'm like, it's slow. But yes, kids, we changed course here a little bit on We Are the Night for August. Put Cannon Fodder Summer on hold, and we're going to cover the first season of Batman Cape Crusader in the next 3 episodes. So yes, we're doing episode 1 through 3 this episode, 4 through 6 next time. And then for the final episode, we'll do 7 through 10. Which, from what I saw, it's been getting good reviews. Supposedly got a perfect score on Rotten Tomatoes. And this is where Lil tells me that means nothing. All right, so
Critic score or audience score?
Oh,
that's what you have to ask yourself.
I don't know. But
if
even
it's an audience score, I'll trust it. If it's a critic score, I will not.
Even just randos on, I've seen a lot of positive feedback on this.
Yeah, it's just kind of bittersweet. It's my first Batman animated series without Kevin Conroy.
Yeah. I even did see an article.
And Mark Hamill, and I respect him for not reprising the role because they're going a completely different route from everything that I can understand.
Well, I did see an article where they said the guy who's voicing Bruce Wayne and Batman said, he knew not to just try to do a Kevin Conroy impression because that wasn't going to fly.
He's also a younger Batman as well than the Kevin Conroy Batman, so that just wouldn't make sense.
And again, people would that wouldn't fly.
Well, Bruce Timm wouldn't let him either, so.
Mm-hmm. And you mentioned Mark Hamill. I appreciate, again, I've watched everything but the last 2 episodes. I haven't seen any mention of Joker. I've seen no hints of Joker.
Well, there is Harley Quinn.
Well, Harley, but again, they kind of do it differently where she's not tied to him, so.
Yeah.
At least so far.
Interesting artistic choices.
Yeah.
You have to remember this is out from the mind of Matt Reeves for a lot of this, too. They kind of just backed the truck up to Bruce Timm on this one, which is ironic that it ending up on Amazon because of the whole Warner Brothers Discovery deal. And I'm just like, Max is shitting their pants right now, bro. They're so fucking mad.
I know. It's like, oh, here.
Like, you gave away Batman, animated Batman by Bruce Timm, and it's going back to its noir roots. Are you fucking stupid? This is why I don't have stock in Warner Brothers.
Prime is like, here's the whole first season of a new Batman animated series, and then meanwhile...
Yeah, it's crazy they dropped them all.
Uh-huh.
So I don't know if they only want to do the 2 seasons. I heard a lot of studios are trying to get out of the animation, but it's not like it's in-house, so it really doesn't cost them much.
Yeah.
But, like, having the Batman property might be a licensing nightmare. I don't know.
Meanwhile, what dropped on Matt?
It's not everything that you think. There's a lot of behind-the-scenes machinations, specifically with this one, with all the production houses with their hand out, too. So, we'll see. Because, like, it's very odd. I'm like, but you couldn't do it for Invincible.
Yeah.
Okay.
Meanwhile, what was on Max this week? Oh, then the latest episode of Kite Man. Hell yeah.
Bro, I thought I was high, bro. I was just like, is this real? Is it April?
Yeah, it's real.
Look at my edible real good. Like, what is this?
Yeah. And
they like I said, they canceled Cartoon Network. They're getting rid of all their animated story. Like, bro, you got such a deep backlog on animated stuff that I don't know what they're doing over there. So it's a good move for Amazon, but I couldn't believe they dropped them all at once. Like, that's crazy. It's Batman, bro.
I know,
so that made me kind of nervous. Like, maybe they're trying to burn it off. I don't know.
Again, maybe it's behind the scenes
Maybe Max is trying to buy it back. I don't know.
Yeah. Oh, maybe. I could, especially after this week, I could see them trying to buy it back.
Bro, somebody needs to fire David Laszloff, like, immediately. This is a terrible decision.
I mean, you sell off anything. You don't sell off, Batman, no.
Well, I mean, it's how we got in this predicament anyway. They just sold the rights to any old dick, Tom or Jerry.
Well, yeah. I mean, look at the mess Marvel was in. Yeah, then they had to buy everything back. Yeah.
Oh no, they'll never give it back, bro. Not Spider-Man is sorry. Nobody's giving that back. You fucked up.
Yes, especially this does good. Yeah.
Let's get into it though. This is everything that I want from a Batman animated. It feels like the one that I grew up watching, more grown up.
Yeah.
It's like the actual exact time frame that I love my Batman stories, the 40s and the 60s. It's that thriller noir, crime boss on the streets, on the ground, turf war stuff. I just need somebody to dangle from the bat plane and get crushed in a trash compactor to be true to comic book.
Well,
and then I'm happy.
What was that first episode? He's dangling a guy in front of a train looking for information.
Not the same, bro. I just need that exact scene, bro. And I'm like, yes, you get it. You get it. Listen, that Batman, don't mess around with the original Batman. That's all I'm saying.
I just saw him dangling in front of that train. I'm like, Lil's gonna love that.
Yeah, I did. Not gonna lie. And it's so weird. Like the music, it's by Frederick Weidman. It's just like it's new elements and it's old elements. And I'm still trying to really sort out how I feel. Like I like the thought. I like the idea.
Yes.
I'm not really feeling Barbara Gordon being a district assistant attorney. I don't know how I feel about that just yet.
Yeah, that's weird. Again, it depends.
Because, like, I get it. It's like father-daughter teaming up. One's a cop. One's, a prosecutor. They're trying to change Gotham from the inside. Like, I totally get the vibes, but it's like, babes.
I'm like, we're not trying to be Joe and Iris here, are we?
I mean, Iris only wrote a blog. I mean, they had better plans for her, and then they forgot.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, we cast a black actress. Never mind. Let's not make that interesting at all.
Oh,
anyway. Hashtag CW, don't look at me.
Well, all I'll say
Somebody get Cat Graham on the phone if you don't believe me.
Well, all I'll say is I like this Barbara better here as a lawyer than, like, say, a congresswoman.
I don't know. It's a tough call. We'll see. We'll have to see. I feel like that just puts her in so much more danger, I guess. Like, and not in a proactive role kind of thing. Like, I feel like it's giving damsel in distress for the most part. I've only watched the first 3 episodes just for reference, guys. He's watched 8.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
I don't want to blow my load because we're definitely not getting this until 2026.
I was thinking I might watch it again, but yeah.
So
but yeah, I want to hear your opinion. Yeah, 2 episodes from now when you've seen them all. Yeah, because I think they do some stuff with Barbara. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Episode 1 in Treacherous Waters. How do you feel about the new version of our Penguin? Oswalda Cobblepot, played by Minnie Driver.
If you like it, I love it.
What?
If you like it, I love it. I mean, like, this is what I mean. Like, this is that fake woke shit, right? Oh, let's throw some diversity in there. I'm like, babes, don't you have a whole fucking show with a male penguin and it's out of the Matt Reeves universe?
See,
technically, it's connected to the Matt Reeves universe. What are we doing?
That's what confuses.
Why does she have kids? Regular penguin didn't have to have kids. Why does a woman character have to have kids?
No. I mean, currently, in that Penguin series by Tom King, he does have kids. So I'm not gonna say he's never had kids, but yeah, like you said, I'm like, okay, I get a Black Gordon, I get a Black Barbara, because again, they did or were going to do this in the live action, but yeah, you have a live action Penguin movie coming out with a male Penguin. Why all of a sudden is she a female in this?
Where's the corporate synergy?
Yeah,
exactly. That's all I'm saying. It would have been fine for me. Like, I like different interpretations of Penguin, and I think it's okay, but it's just kind of weird that they chose to do this.
It doesn't. I mean, if you wanted to do another female villain, I mean,
there's plenty.
There's plenty, but 2, again, in the tradition of the original Batman, the animated series, you could always create a new one too.
Exactly.
Hell,
they could have just had Red Claw. For all
that's what I was about
care.
to say. Retool Red Claw. Yes. Exactly.
That's my only thing. I was just like, oh, why do they do this? To me, it doesn't make sense. I feel like this is just for the sake of doing something different, for subverting expectations. And it's like, Oswalda? Yuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, you literally just put an A on the end of her fucking name, you lazy sacks of shit.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, it kind of annoys me. Like, I feel like there was just no forethought. They just said, yeah, let's just make this character a woman, and then no forethought.
Yeah. But like I said, it was Minnie Driver, so unless they were just like, oh, hey.
I love Minnie Driver, so I'm happy for her.
I know.
You know, voice work you can do until you're 90.
Or they just like, oh, we have another, famous female voice actor, so hey, we got to make one of these characters a woman? I don't know.
I mean, if they really wanted to, like, give Minnie Driver something, they could have made her Catwoman, but...
Yeah.
No tea, no shade to Crystal. I'm just saying. They were so worried about that.
Yeah.
But yeah, the first episode, we're right in the Iceberg Lounge. We're kind of Penguin year one as well, feels like. Well, not year one. I feel like we've been like, this has been brewing for probably like a couple of years. She's got, Rupert Thorne, somebody needs to kick his ass anyway.
Yeah.
So, like, I'm rooting for her. Don't get me wrong. We all hate Rupert Thorne.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, this thing opens up. Yeah, the Penguin and Rupert Thorne are basically in a gang war, so.
Yeah, she, like, destroys his warehouses, and he survives because she's got a leak in her circle because she's a woman. Of course she does. And then, like, they think it's her youngest son, Aaron, so she kills him, and I'm like, damn. But it was really her older son, Ronald.
Yep.
And I'm just like, ooh. And he kind of goes to Jim Gordon for protection. And then also, like, so he ropes Barbara into it. And, of course, not far behind, here comes Batman. And it's just like, they went to the police station. And I'm like, what the heck? What? That caught my attention. A couple of these things caught my attention.
Yeah, they did blow up the police station, yes.
So I guess this is going to have to substitute for our GCPD show.
I guess. Yeah.
We're never going to get a GCPD show. Damn you. I really want one, bro.
I know.
Like, Gotham was supposed to be the GCPD show. Then it turned into the Batman prequel show. And then they canceled the other one. If not, just make it animated. If you don't want to do live action, make it animated. It's such a good look. It deserves a good adaptation. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
Or they could do that Joker book, which technically was actually a Gordon book. Either way,
yeah. Let's do a Gordon story. Yeah.
I love Gordon. That's why I was so excited for Gotham. And then they just kind of were like, no, this is the young Batman show. Sorry, kids.
Young Bruce Wayne, Penguin. Yeah.
Anybody but James Gordon, honestly. Literally, Bruce Wayne goes up to him like 8 episodes into season 1. He's like, yeah, you're not going to catch the killer. I understand. I'm going to release you from this promise because you suck. And that was that.
I mean,
but,
Gordon...
Yeah, that is not this.
Gordon...
I liked the hook in the first episode, for sure.
Yeah.
There's this power vacuum. Everybody's fighting for it. And this is going to be a hell of a year for Batman. Let me tell you.
A long year. Yes.
Yes. This story was written by Jace Ricci and Bruce Timm, and I was just like, okay, I think this is the only episode he wrote this season. If I'm not mistaken, Jace does write the penultimate episode, Take a Drink, Future Loath, and then Ed Brubaker, of all people, has I think 2 or 3 episodes. 3 episodes.
Yeah, I did see Ed.
That shocked me when they were doing the interviews.
I did see Ed Brubaker's name on a few of them. Yeah, can't remember which ones.
Baby boy got to get his shekels. He said, "I'm old. I'm trying to retire.
Yeah.
Let me get these residuals."
Yeah, Brubaker is on a few of them. I remember that.
Yeah, so I thought that was interesting. Oh no, I think the 3rd episode too was written by Bruce Timm and Ed Brubaker. Now that I think about it.
Okay, yeah.
So yeah, but yeah, I was just like, okay. I love the vibes. I like the look. I like the music. It definitely is giving more mature Batman. I'm just like...
Yeah, it's not just a rehash of... I mean, don't get me wrong. I love what X-Men 97 did, but again, this isn't just a rehash of the original Batman, the animated series.
Yeah, it's not a sequel.
No, even like music, like the tone of it, like the music and stuff, it's very different. Yeah. In a good way.
Definitely in a good way.
But yeah, Batman takes down Penguin, and now... There's nothing stopping Thorne from expanding, so...
Yeah.
So things...
Well, honestly, this is a mistake every, young Batman has to learn. You have to learn that balance of the Gotham underworld, right? So I kind of appreciate that. He's not bad guy. Definitely by no means is he bad guy at this point. And I don't think he will be by the end of the season either, so...
No. And how do you feel about Bruce's relationship with Alfred, or Pennyworth, as he calls him?
You want to know something funny? You know the old origin of Alfred, how he was like an actor, right?
Yeah.
Like just kind of So the guy that voices him is like, he like won a BAFTA award. Like he's very old actor, old school actor. And I was like, this is just somehow perfect and works for Alfred. Like that just tickles me. But he also looks like he might have done some time in MI5. I'm just saying.
My.
Just looking at him, you can tell the way that he carries himself. Like, so I just kind of thought that was funny in and of itself too. But I do like their relationship.
And again, it doesn't sound like him, but I'd say his voice casting is the closest to Alfred from the original animated series.
I mean, there's only so many ways you can do the old white butler.
The old white butler British act. Yeah, I guess.
They can't all be Jeffrey from Fresh Prince, you know? They can't all be Mr. Belvedere, you know?
That's
or
true.
Benson.
This is Garrett.
Okay, Peter Griffin. Yeah, so episode 2, be a villain, which literally is my motto. Let a villain be a villain. So I was like, okay, intrigued. Let's see if they're actually going to do it.
Oh, that's...
So this one kind of... Oh, you know what my favorite thing about the show so far has been? It feels like... It almost feels like they tried to pitch GCPD where they're like, well, we won't focus so much on Batman. Like, I feel like a lot of... Like, Batman is getting the back seat in a lot of this. And we're letting these other characters tell the story.
Some of them.
And we pop them in when we need them. But, like, we get to see all these other people, all these, like, slice of life of Gotham, if you will. And that's very intriguing to me.
Yeah, at least some of the episodes are like that. Oh, can I just mention, I think the scariest thing in this series is Bullock with a mustache.
It's giving Charlie Esser.
Handsome Bullock!
Bullock puppet!
What? Bullock puppet.
Just put the hat and the little trench coat on him. He's good to go.
Yes. Bullock Esser.
I guess we have to, well, you know what? That's not true, because Donald Loge had a mustache. Kind of, sort of.
Yeah,
sometimes.
yeah. But I mean, Bullock, along, again, he's partners with Flash. Again, he's corrupt. He ain't no good guy in this.
Of course he is. That's always in Bullock's shtick. I hate anytime they try to make Bullock like a good guy. I'm like, no.
Just
he's
wait.
Corrupt, dirty, filthy little liar.
Oh, no,
he's a little rat. Let him run his maze. This episode was written by Greg Rucka, and it was directed by Matt Peters. This one kind of focuses around Renee Montoya. They're like looking for this missing actress, Yvonne Francis.
Yes.
And then they had like this really bad interrogation of Bruce Wayne. And I'm just like, what are you doing?
Lucius is his lawyer.
That was kind of it gave me Seinfeld a little bit. How bad that interrogation was.
Hot here, isn't it? No, actually, I'm fine. No.
What is that, a tab? Mind if I have a drink? We had to do it for the bingo cards, kids.
Exactly.
But yeah, this is Basil Carlo.
Yep.
So I'm just like, yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yes, my Clayface, my beautiful Clayface.
OG Clayface, basically from his first appearance.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But like allegedly someone gets murdered.
Yes, murder.
Yeah, I really think Clayface is like one of the most tragic. It's that narcissism. It's that, need to be perfect. It's just a real shame.
I mean, pretty tough. I mean, at least the first two, very narcissistic.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, but still, and also like some people actually just want to be an entertainer. They want to be loved, but they don't really realize. This is why not everybody makes it in Hollywood to be an actor. It takes a very certain kind of person to deal with all the garbage that goes on behind the scenes. So I feel like Clayface is a really tragic villain for me personally.
And again, Basil was a gifted actor, but he didn't have the looks, and he couldn't get the girl he wanted. So
he's got a face for radio.
Oh, Howard Stern.
So yeah, I was like, okay, episode 2, we're doing deep cuts. I feel like Clayface is really a deep cut to me. Like I said, I rarely hear somebody say, "Oh, Clayface is one of my favorites." Let alone any other Clayface besides the original Clayface. Like most people don't even know about Lady Clayface. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Go scroll down. We did a whole thing about Clayface.
my sweet summer child. Clayface is not the deepest of cuts you're gonna get. No.
No, I know, but I'm just saying, episode 2. That's like holy crap.
I know. Yeah.
I can only imagine how deep the rabbit hole goes from here.
Like I said, I appreciate, again, I've watched 8 of the 10 no mention, no hints of Joker, Ra's al Ghul, Bane. So I appreciate that.
Yeah, definitely. So yeah, they kind of figure out what's going on. Montoya and Batman stumble across Carlo, who they figure out faked his death and kidnapped Francis, because he's like, you know what? I'm gonna be a villain. I'm gonna be the bad guy. And I'm just like, oh, okay.
Say hello to the bad guy.
Exactly. And then so they kind of easily defeat him and rescue Francis. And then, of course, Batman gives the old classic, let me get the hell out of here before Montoya can go, you know what? I'm going to take you in. Oh, he's gone. And he's gone.
Get interrupted by Bullock and Flask.
Exactly. Little smoke bombs.
Oh, yeah, those smoke bombs get lots of play in these, yes.
I didn't realize I missed it so much, bro. It was just really funny.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, I think this was like, every episode gets better so far.
Yeah.
Like I said, I'm only on episode 3.
And
speaking of episode 3,
hey,
episode 3 is Catwoman episode.
Wait, before we get to 3, 2, again, we're already starting to see Batman doing detective work. He goes to the morgue, checks,
that's what this is all centered on.
I know.
So they said that this is definitely just going to be very the noir detective vibes. So I don't think we're actually ever going to get up to that point of Bat God. I think he is, like I said, he made the power vacuum in Gotham. He's the reason. Literally, everybody argues, is Batman the reason Gotham's so fucked up? Answer in this universe, yes.
Well, escalation definitely in episode 3.
Yeah, definitely. So, I was at episode 3 and we already got Catwoman. Which kind of makes sense. Ed Brubaker, right?
Oh, so you're saying it's perfect.
Perfect, yes.
Exactly.
Although I don't really like the backstory. I feel like since we're doing mob ties, she should have had the mob ties. Yeah. I'm not liking this dilettante heiress garbage. I don't like it.
Yeah, but was he like a dirty dilettante? Because again, he's basically in jail and all the money's gone, and
it's giving Bernie Madoff.
Maybe, yeah.
Or maybe he's the mob money guy. We really don't know. But, I feel like she should have had a little bit more mob ties because, that's what this whole thing is based in. It just, for me, would have kind of made more sense. It's just a rich spoiled girl all of a sudden gets cut off so she becomes a cat burglar. Okay.
It's a different take than the animated series and stuff, so.
And, of course, they pulled the whole Batman Nolan thing where she tries to steal the pearls.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Oh, how'd you love that when the reporter made a comment about oh, no wonder you got killed. You're walking around Crime Alley with $10,000 or $20,000 worth of pearls.
They're giving the fans what they want with that line.
And Bruce just decks them.
He's a little unhinged. And that's how come he gets ordered to attend therapy with Dr. Harleen Quinzel.
That's right.
So, yeah. So she's in debt, so I get it. But it's babes, it's we don't really know what time it is, but I'm it's the 40s, babe. You're pretty. Just go get a husband and kill him.
Whoa!
Aqua Tofana and just be on your merry little way. We don't need to do the hard work of being a cat burglar.
Now that's shocking.
Labor?
That's shocking. Lilith recommending marriage.
That's the only reason you married is for money, and then especially back in those days.
Stop being so damn romantic. Come on.
Well, marriage is just a contract.
Okay. Oh, wait, where's my damn drop? Hold on. There you go.
Oh,
caring for another human being that isn't myself.
Exactly.
My sweet summer child.
Oh,
so, yeah.
And Christina Ricci as Catwoman.
That was a choice.
Mm-hmm.
I don't mind it, but it was a choice.
Oh, did you see who's playing Harvey Bullock? One of your favorites, Diedrich Bader.
Yeah. They got to keep him in the DC animated family somehow.
That's true.
To go from Batman, because he voiced Batman in one of the Batmans, the underrated Batmans animated shows.
And again, and another recasting, whatever you want to call it. Yes, Harley Quinn, a Asian woman.
Yeah, it doesn't really matter. Well, I don't know if people are gonna. I don't see people mad about this though. Oh, Harley's a Jewish woman. Because voice actors have to match their characters now.
Yeah, they want to make it more believable.
I guess doing a black scent, like the Cleveland show. I don't care.
Yeah,
Other than that, I don't care. I think it's fair game.
Yeah, exactly.
It would be nice to have a person of color if the character is of color, but as long as they're not being disrespectful and weird and rude, I don't care. So yeah, I don't mind this one. I
Uh-uh.
find it kind of weird that she's not connected to Joker, or not connected to Joker as of yet.
Yeah. No, not yet, at least.
So I don't know. I don't think they can help themselves.
Oh, maybe. Oh, this might be after this. No, she might be connected to another bat. She does throw out a name later on, so she might be connected to someone else.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know if you wanted me to spoil it, but yeah, no, she just
No. We'll wait till we get there.
Yeah, she mentions you'll hear it. Yeah, she mentions the name real briefly, but it's not Joker. So
I'm just surprised about like all the people that we've got so far.
Yeah. I mean, we got Penguin, Clayface, Catwoman, Harley, and that's just in the first 3 episodes. Yeah,
I heard the Creeper was in this. Have you gotten to that episode yet?
The Creeper, no, but no, you know what?
Or at least the person that is to be the Creeper.
No,
Jack Ryder.
No, I wonder if people are getting confused. There isn't a reporter, especially in the one episode, Eel O'Brien.
No, specifically Jack Ryder.
Okay,
is supposed to show up.
I haven't seen Jack Ryder unless he's like on TV for 2 seconds. But no.
Probably.
But like I said, I haven't seen the last 2 episodes yet, so maybe.
Okay.
But yeah, there's a
Shout out to Cedric Yarbrough though. He plays Rupert Thorne, Waylon Jones, and Papa Midnight like in this whole show.
Wow.
I think he's the one with the most. Except for and then Roger Craig Smith. Have you gotten to the Jim Corrigan appearance yet?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. And also he's supposed to be Floyd Lawton too. So.
Oh. I was going to say...
I don't know if that's for season 2 as well. Like, some of this stuff is...
Well, I was going to say, Lawton, unless he comes back, I only saw Lawton's only in it for like 2 seconds.
Oh, but Party of 5 reference, Lacey Chabert was Yvonne Francis. I forgot to mention.
Noel, get me caught up.
I've only seen 3 episodes. Phil's seen 8, Noel, and I like the first 3.
Yeah, they dropped... There's
some choices, but I like it.
They dropped the whole 10 episodes season 1, Noel. Yeah, I watched 8 so far. I like it. Yeah. Again, it's different than the original animated series, but it is good. Like, it's more noir and stuff, and yeah. But no, you're saying about Cedric Yarbrough doing all those characters. Well, Croc so far has only been in 1 episode. Papa Midnight was only in 1 episode. So
that's still kind of unusual.
Well, again, that's a successful voice actor who, if they give them like the more work they give you, the more money you make.
Getting his shekels for sure.
Exactly. What's he say? Arlo and I can watch. Yeah.
Amazon Prime.
I mean,
if you got it, I don't know how you feel about Amazon, Noel.
Yeah, it's Amazon Prime, Noel. So I just wonder if he meant
and
like
you got to pay extra if you want ad free. I think it's like $2.99.
I have the tier that used to be ad free, but now if something's popular enough, they pop in at least 1 ad. And it's like, what the heck? I'll at least get 1 ad break in a 26-minute episode.
Only 1.
What?
Netflix is bad.
Yeah.
I heard the free tier is absolutely awful. Might as well be watching regular TV.
That's the thing. I'm not even on the free tier. I used to have no ads.
Yeah, it's not real colorful. So but I think that it's still a pretty good show. It's pretty fast paced, so I think it would keep a toddler's attention.
Yeah, they're only 26 minutes, Noel, so it's not like, he has to sit there through long stuff. Yeah, it's about
I think it'll capture their attention.
Yeah, it's about the length of the original animated series episode, so.
Slightly longer.
Well, yeah, I guess, without ads. Yeah, it's 26 minutes.
Because that was 22, so.
Yeah.
If we're lucky. I always trying to sneak in those damn cereal and toy ads,
But yeah, there's no. There's no like gratuitous violence or language or stuff. So he'll be fine.
Not yet, anyway.
Although I did hear he already knows the F word. Thank you, Noel Tate.
But outside of those little changes to Catwoman, I thought it was okay. They instantly always have connections, so I love that they remembered.
I love the old school purple dress Catwoman.
Yes. And I'm just like, I guess that's why Barbara Gordon had to be the ADA.
Yeah.
Because the original Batgirl costume.
Oh, yeah. But I'm like, oh my god, Catwoman put on the heels and everything. Oh, he knows the S word too.
Yikes. Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. That one? That was the only S word I knew. Or allowed to say.
Whoa. Where?
And then Harvey just bails her out too, like wild.
Yeah. Again, Harvey Bullock's completely corrupt in this. You'll see.
He knows everybody's business. I feel like he's gonna get.
I don't know.
Well, there's that. Count to 20. Good job.
Yeah. I
balance.
mean,
It's all about balance.
I mean, yeah, you're allowed to have big a potty mouth as you want if you're pretty smart. But yeah, no, I mean these are all good. Like I said, I've watched ahead, and yeah, I haven't seen a slip in quality yet. So
she fell for the same thing again, bro. Like he puts the damn pearls back in the museum, and they close it early, and she just. You belong in jail, bitch. I'm sorry. You're terrible. This is not for you.
Well, again, she's a spoiled little daddy's girl socialite. You know, you can't write her too genius.
Thinking?
You can't write her too genius. Well, again,
like I'm saying, it's supposed to be like old timey. Like those museums were not that sophisticated. I'm sorry. If I ever did travel back in time, I would be robbing every last museum. The Louvre would be cleaned out, bro. Absolutely cleaned out.
Well, again, I think this is one thing they are taking a page from the.
It's Gotham. You know somebody's trying to steal it. Step your game up.
I think that this is one of the things they're doing, just like the original animated series, where it's timeless. You know, you get the old timey cars. And
it's anachronistic. It's not timeless.
All right, anachronistic. I'm sorry. See, smart.
Hate it. Like I just want like that. That's the thing that just drives me. Same thing with Gotham. They were like, it was so many different like things. It's like, babes, where's your cell phone? Why are you driving an '80s freaking Crown Vic? No, stop it.
Yeah, because I'm trying to remember. I don't think we see a cell phone in this either. So
no. This is definitely supposed to be set in like the 40s.
Golden Age. Yeah, hang him in front of a train. Give me a name.
Now this is the funny thing, right? We have a Superman cartoon and a Batman cartoon. But they're definitely not the same.
Oh, yeah. I mean,
aren't they trying to bring Batman into My Adventures of Superman? Or they are going to bring him in, like, Wonder Woman?
I don't know.
In the next season or something like that. Like, they're trying to get the Trinity already. I'm like, babes, it's season 2. You had, like, 8 episodes. Calm down.
Well, no, we just finished season 2. It would be season 3, but, yeah.
You know what I mean.
Yeah, I know, but we've only done, 20 episodes?
Not even 20 episodes. So... God, these kids don't. That's the only thing I feel bad for kids. They'll never know the joy of watching a cartoon with literally gets greenlit for 200 episodes, bro. And they play the reruns on a loop, so you don't really know that there's an end to it.
And one season's like 50 episodes or something.
Like literally 75 episodes they were greenlit for. Like season 1 would get like 20, season 2 would be like 75. Like kids don't know these days. No. They just break it up. And you didn't know the show was canceled for 4 years.
And I don't think kids know the joy either of like, oh, hey, let's just enjoy our time with the main character in his world instead of, oh, let's throw in every superhero in this universe into it. And it's like, oh.
Yeah. I noticed that. Like, you ask kids who their favorite is, they're going to name a team or something. So I'm just like, oof, okay.
Yeah.
To each their own.
Yeah.
The Justice League had to grow on me. I mean, like, not the JSA. I fell in love with the JSA instantly because, like, why wouldn't you? Yeah. But, like, Justice League, it had to grow on me. Because you got to remember the time that I grew up in the Justice League wasn't, like, the main actual 7. Mm-hmm. Even though I still love that Justice League, it wasn't the main 7 that everybody, like, knows. So.
Well, I just remember
it had to grow on me.
I just remember when I came up in, like, the late 80s, early 90s reading Batman. I mean, he was in
his own universe.
But that's the thing. He was in DeMatteis's Justice League, but you never knew it from reading his books. He never mentioned it.
Exactly.
Yes. It's like if you wanted solo Batman, here you go. If you wanted him in the Justice League, well, you better read the damn Justice League.
Exactly. But no, I enjoyed these first 3 episodes. I thought they were very well crafted, very, very well paced. It's a couple of interesting artistic choices that, it just as like a comic book reader and a fan of the original Batman the animated series, I'm like, ooh, I don't like change for the sake of change. It gives fake woke. That's my only thing. They could have at least given her a different name. They didn't just have to slap an A on the end of Oswald.
Oh,
call her Oswald.
yes.
Like, they could have literally gave her Penguin mother's name.
Yeah. Yeah, no, they made the Penguin a woman, Oswalda, so.
Yeah.
But she's only in that first episode.
And, I wanted Catwoman to be, competent. Like, the first meeting in the original Batman the Animated Series, she scratches him and he says, hey, and they got that instant animal magnetic sexual chemistry. Yeah. Like, this was not that.
Well, unless it's she's so raw here. But
none of the women are competent so far.
But maybe, season 2, she comes back, she's like, yeah, I've been training, and now she's, really dangerous.
My whole point is, though, the first outing, this is the difference between how I was raised in the 90s and what the fuck's going on in the 2020s. It's just a real clear, stark difference, and I don't like it.
But also, too...
I feel like people are getting robbed.
Yeah, but also, too...
of competent female characters a lot of times.
Like we were saying, too, this is basically supposed to be the 40s. It's who taught women crap in the 40s?
it doesn't matter.
I know.
Plenty of people. There are plenty of women doing their own thing.
That's true.
In history.
But again, this version was just sitting around.
I mean, Bonnie and Clyde. Need I say more?
Yeah. But
Bonnie was the ringleader, not Clyde.
You know what? Now you mention that, you're right. They could have given her the Felicia Hardy, where the father could have been teaching her.
Exactly.
Yeah, you're right.
It's just a little bit of wasted potential. That's all. Especially for Catwoman. I have a very soft spot for Catwoman, especially how she's been portrayed
I love Catwoman
through the media.
Yeah,
Because like the Catwoman movie broke my heart, bro. And
Halle Berry.
I rip anybody a new one ever since, and I'm like, I don't like it. You need to fix it. So
it was Catwoman in Lame Alone. The main character wasn't even Selena Kyle.
Exactly.
But yeah,
just little things like that.
Yeah.
That's all. But it's still solid so far. Like I can't wait to get to the next set of episodes. I'm gonna watch them right before we record, just so that it's fresh in my brain. I'm not really into rewatching animated stuff, so like I'm just trying to let it sink in.
But yeah,
or maybe like when season 2 comes out, I binge it to refresh myself, something like that.
I mean, hopefully they stick the landing. But like I said, I watched through 8, and I
got spoiled.
Yeah,
and this is why I don't really. This is why I'm on a freaking social media break. Twitter and TikTok spoiled like 3 different things for me, so I'm just like, okay.
What for upcoming stuff? Upcoming episodes?
For like the last episode. So the last 2 episodes, actually, I think it was. So.
Okay. What by a certain villain? Because just something that happens at the end of 8, I'm like, oh, okay, I know where we're going.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. But they just kind of confirmed it.
Yeah. Well, again, if we're not doing Joker or Roz or Bane, you know where we're going.
Maybe not.
Yeah. But no, like I said,
like I said, there's so many just like random, like why Jim Corrigan here? What is going on?
Well, basically, the episode I saw, he's just a cop, so.
Yeah, they're setting the seeds for the universe.
Yeah,
like,
definitely.
Babes, you don't belong in Gotham. You are far from town, buddy.
Like I said, Elo O'Brien's like a photographer for the paper or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a lot of people don't belong in Gotham at this particular time, so.
Oh, yeah, but yeah, they're dropping all kinds of Golden Age stuff. Like Bruce's date for one episode is Julie Madison, so.
Yeah. Like I said, like Golden Age, people think it's corny, but I think certain characters really shined and have not been that peak literally since then, since the Golden Age. Like, there's some weird stuff in the Golden Age for Superman, but I think there's more goofy stuff in the Silver Age than there is the Golden Age technically for Superman. And I love Silver Age Superman. I think that's the best era for Superman, but.
And again, it's like, the original animated series was anachronistic, but I don't think. No.
It's the gold standard for animated.
Yeah,
shows,
I don't think any animated or live action has really delved into Golden Age Batman.
No, they didn't want to. They don't let them.
No,
it's really weird. So like, I'm glad that like I said, they brought back Bruce Timm, and like it's Matt Reeves. He's into the more quirky stuff. He's more into the mob stuff, which I like. But it has to be done right. And I was like, hey, Rupert Thorne. Okay, I feel you. We could have went Falcone, but whatever. Thorne's fine.
Again, you never know. I mean, there's always a crime boss waiting to
like I said, there's a power vacuum right now. He might show up next season. I don't know.
Exactly. Maybe maybe Thorne. Again, I haven't seen the end, but maybe Thorne gets killed and someone else steps in.
Sarah Essen,
Baroni, Zuko. I mean, there's so many guys you could go to.
Yeah, totally. No, I enjoyed it. So.
Yeah, no. Like I said,
I couldn't imagine watching all 10 episodes today, though. Or it dropped on August 1st, and I was just, like, super busy. So I was just like, there's no way I'm going to be able to. So I watched it, the first 3 episodes today.
Yeah, I'm lucky I was out until, like, 5 o'clock or so on the first, or else I probably might have watched them all. But, yeah, no, I watched a few, on the first. I watched a few, what day is today? Oh, no, I did watch pretty much the 8th on the first day. Never mind. I was off today and yesterday, so the time has lost all meaning for me.
Take your time off, bud.
Yes, heck yeah.
There was not a lot of DC books this week.
Yeah,
so,
no, there was
There's like one Batman book technically.
Yeah, Red Hood, the final issue of Red Hood, The Hill, number 6. Yes.
Yeah.
So what do you think?
They flopped it. I'm sorry. No offense to Sean Martinborough and Tony Atkins. They flopped it.
Well, the whole time I'm thinking, are they kind of like trying to spin off The Hill as its own thing, even if it's without Jason?
It's like, babes, he's not Nightwing. He doesn't need his own neighborhood. He needs to be back in Gotham, pointing his guns at Bruce, reminding him what he did. I'm sorry, that's just where he belongs.
Or are they just trying to spin out some of these characters even without Jason?
It's like, stop trying to make a shekel and tell a fucking story, bro.
Wow.
I came for fucking Red Hood, not whatever bullshit you got going on the side, dude.
Yeah.
Don't put Red Hood on it if you're not planning on doing an actual Red Hood story, bro.
Yeah. Again, is that the problem? Everyone thinks everything they write is going to be the next big property instead of just, hey, I got a good idea.
It's not, but especially if you don't treat that main character that you got hired to write about, and you're too busy trying to make a shekel with your secondary characters, your original created characters, like, get out of here.
Your thing is not going to be made into a property if that's what you're going in thinking is like, oh, hey, I'm going to write the next big.
Well, I blame the editor. He should have nipped that shit in the bud. Honestly, like, I just, like, from issue 2, I was just like, no.
I mean, I appreciate that they tried to bring Red Hood back to street level, but I don't know if it stuck the landing perfectly.
All I need is a revival of Red Hood and the Outlaws, whether it's Roy or Artemis and Bizarro. I don't care which. Not this.
Yeah.
No, thank you.
Again, you have to have Batman in Gotham. The rest of them, you don't need them to stay in Gotham.
I like Jason on the outskirts of Gotham giving Batman shit, though.
Yeah. But I'm just saying, yeah, you could do, you know.
Like, he didn't need his own neighborhood to protect. Like, Gotham's so big and out of control. Batman can't, you know Batman is not, he only handles one little section of Gotham.
What, the rich part?
Exactly.
There's 5 blocks around Wayne Tower.
I mean, he doesn't even, well, now he does, but up until recently, he didn't even live in the Gotham City freaking city limits. That was canon. So, yeah. I'm just saying.
Well, you know, you pay less taxes out there.
Unincorporated land, you ain't lying.
How do you think?
Although you can more easily get it seized by eminent domain, but not if you're a billionaire, I would assume.
No,
have lawyers for that.
Come on,
it's actually probably in a corporation's name, so they can do whatever the hell because corporations have more rights than people.
He's got
He's
got the money to hire.
It's probably in the way. It's probably not in his actual name. It's probably in one of the company's names. So
he's got the money to afford all those fancy lawyers, so they know all the tax loopholes. Come on.
Yeah, you know he pays $1 in taxes. You just know it.
How do you think you afford all those batarangs? Come on.
Exactly. So anyway, yeah, I was kind of like, okay, it's the last one. Maybe we can get some more Red Hood by somebody else. No offense. It just wasn't my cup of tea. This is not how I would like Jason to be remembered at all. So.
Yeah, I mean, no matter what you do, whether you put him in a different city or a different neighborhood, it's like, I don't know. I mean, every so often...
Actually focus on him. Like I said, I felt like they were trying to build out their own characters, not focus on Jason. I don't
need Batman standing behind him every 2 seconds. Shut up.
I mean, and then it's like, you could at least, like, have some... I mean, if you're going to bring in somebody from the Bat fan, bring in Dick, bring in somebody else. You know what I mean? Like, if the Bat family's huge, utilize it. Like, there's going to be less restraints around using somebody that isn't Batman anyway.
Exactly. That's what I mean, yeah.
And you probably couldn't get Nightwing now either, but
yeah,
maybe.
But I mean, you
ask nicely.
You have a ton of other child soldiers, so yeah, you can do stuff with the rest of them.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, hell, even Damian, because he's the only one that really get, like, Dick is so nice and patient with freaking Damian, but, like, Jason, like, he's, like, the older brother that, like, likes to smack him around, for sure. Because he's, like, kind of he's one of the middle children, you know?
Oh, yeah.
Middle child.
Oh, yeah. I mean, they joked about that in the 2000s.
The middle child and the baby always bicker, bro. So, like, I like that dynamic for them, because, like, nobody else really gives Damian the business like he deserves. Maybe Stephanie, maybe Cass. But, like, Jason definitely gives him the business, and I kind of like that dynamic.
Well, they did make that joke in the 2000s where basically Dick is Marcia, Jason is Jan, Tim is Cindy, and then Damian is Cousin Oliver.
Absolutely. Spot on.
But yes,
Alfred is Alice.
Exactly, yes. Oh, but I must call you out because that's your answer to everything, bringing Dick.
I mean, it solves a lot of problems. Creates a lot too, but you know, you got a 50-50 shot of it working out.
Scream at!
Oh my. All right.
No, I do want to shout out Super Pets. Identity Crisis. It's a one shot. I love Super Pets. It's my vice.
I think I did.
Right up there with the Batman and Scooby-Doo mysteries. It's my vice.
I think I did see that on the stands. Yeah.
It was so cute. So I'm just gonna shout it out. And it's crypto, so, you know. They have really been giving crypto the business lately, so I'm glad to see them back on the spotlight, especially after the disastrous Super Pets movie.
Oh, they've bought crypto. Okay.
Not only Bitcoin or Dogecoin, but crypto. The original crypto.
Yeah, because I was going to say I was wondering what the other DC books were out, because the only one I got was Red Hood. I was like, okay.
Yeah, it was not a lot. There's a lot of trades out this week.
Yeah.
That's about it. Tons of trades.
Well, again, it's so...
Still waiting on my hardcovers, though. You know how Mama rolls.
Mama loves them hard. That's right. Well, again, it was weird because, again, it was the last day of July because we had 5 Wednesdays in July, so...
Yeah, and then we don't have to talk about Absolute Power Task Force. So.
I didn't read it, so yeah, we don't have to talk about it.
Good. I mean, it gives a little closure to JSA.
Yeah,
a little shine to JSA, but
I do.
Not worth talking about.
I was gonna say I do remember from the Green Lantern. Yeah, well, yeah, they were talking about it. Yeah, it's one of those mini-series where it's basically like, here's what's happening here. Here's what's happening here. It's like, just give me one story.
I'm like, babes, I'm already reading the main books. I don't need your recaps.
Exactly.
What is it like? $6? No, it's $4.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't need your $4 recap. I'm good.
I mean, come on. I'll get by just fine reading that Green Lantern issue where Hal Jordan headbutts a shark.
That tracks for me.
He did.
I'm not a huge GL fan, so I'm not like Will Allred or anything.
Professor Will Allred.
And I, of course, love Hal Jordan.
Put some respect on his name. My bad.
That's a professor.
And I, of course, love Hal Jordan.
One of the real ones, not that one of those fake ones like Charlie Esser. Oh my God! I wonder. Oh my, he didn't have a. Could he have had a will? And if he did, I'm sure it was in the will. Yes, please put Professor before my name on the headstone. Oh my God! I bet you.
Oh! Remind me after we're done. I'll tell you something actually interesting.
Oh, okay. All right. Well then, anything else?
No, hit the kids with their homework and we can waka right out of here.
Well. Kids, we kind of already told you the homework. Yes, next episode we'll cover episodes 4 through 6 of Batman.
You get to watch cartoons for homework, kids. Be sure to send in your feedback. Let us know what you think. Are you liking this? Are you looking forward to season 2? Who's your favorite villain? Who's your favorite character overall?
Exactly.
Do you like that Batman's getting kind of sidelined and we're just kind of in the world? Let us know.
Oh yeah, I want to hear thoughts on some of these upcoming ones because some of them, like I said, Clayface is not our deepest cut. So send us your thoughts. Again, you can send your thoughts on these episodes. We'll read them next time. Send them if you've on the upcoming ones, if you've already seen them. CapesandLunatics@gmail.com or call the voicemail 614-382-2737. That's 614-38-CAPES. And remember, you can find all things Capes Lunatics episodes, social media, merchandise. Pick up your brand new Capes Lunatics merch with the new logos or the classic Capes Lunatics merch. And again, our preferred method, Lilith Hellfire, demands that you just rain money on us through the Cash App link.
Make it rain.
And of course, don't make us be that girl dancing in a strip club in Gotham because, it's Gotham.
She looks like she was just working a stripper pole down at Divas.
And of course, the Patreon, where Lilith and I give you at least one uncensored and exclusive episode to the patrons every month. It could be something as innocent as our road trip to Hershey. It could be our review of the AVN Awards that year. It could be anything. And then if you are a paying member, you do get to suggest episodes for topics for us to discuss. So please, subscribe to the Patreon, which you can do at patreon.com/CapesandLunatics. And find everything at tubespace.io/CapesandLunatics Podcast Network. That's tubespace.io/CapesandLunatics Podcast Network. It's down there in all the show notes, and you can always watch this video and pause it and get that. All right. So, Lilith Hellfire, you can find her nowhere. She's once again scrubbing her influence from the internet.
Every now and then you got to scrub your digital footprint. Life pro tip from Lilith Hellfire.
Wonder where you're going there. You're like, you got to scrub your digital footprint.
Either do the 6 or do the 9.
Oh yes, and remember, kids, always, no matter what version of Gotham,
it's all rape and murder. I'll tell you that. Don't pull it out unless you're going to use it. That's true for guns and penises.
Right above the rape and murder drop.
Somebody's muffin's getting buttered. That ain't my business. The big finish.
Jazz hands.
I knew it. She couldn't go without saying jazz hands.
Give it a dramatic pause.
Yeah, I can hear her bite her tongue. I know what he wants me to do. I don't want to do it. All right, kids. So yes, thank you for joining us. Come back next week for Batman Caped Crusader episodes 4 through 6, and then in 2 weeks finish up the last 4. And again, if you see some characters in here you may not be familiar with, yeah, write in and ask us. We'll give you the lowdown. Again, yes, please share your thoughts. We know people are watching this. I think when I turned on episode 1 yesterday on Amazon. It was like number 6 in the US for Amazon or something.
Oh, really?
Yeah. All right, kids, come back next time. Remember to join us same bat time.
Same bat channel.
We are the Batman
Batman
Podcast.
Podcast.
Remember, kids, hang in front of a train. Good night.